Good evening, everybody. I just wanted to jump on here real quick. I have yet another update on our Ocean County wildfire. Some good news, some breaking news, and some bad news. The good news is it's 80% contained right now. I don't have all the statistics on what it burned. Do you have any?
Just that it was over 15,000 acres.
15,000 acres and still burning.
I know it hit a business down in Forked River.
Yeah.
Which, good news is I seen their trucks up and running down the parkway
Okay.
yesterday. So
All right, good.
They're up and going anyway.
The business that got burnt?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool.
Right.
Towns.
The last I heard, it hit Bricktown, and
Wow.
I think it was moving up into Lakewood. I'm not sure.
Wow, that's right. That's quite a ways.
Yeah.
In other breaking news, they took into custody another young man, 17 years old. 17 years old. And he is charged with arson, aggravated arson, and hindering apprehension.
Right.
Mr. Kling is facing yet another charge also, which is allegedly hindering why can't I say that word? Apprehension.
Yeah, but the thing is, and of course everybody's innocent, but he says he didn't light it. He just went to the bonfire. And there was quite a few there, and they do it every weekend. And they said they were actually having a bonfire. It's not funny, but it is because it's stupid. Why the fires were burning.
The kids down here in South Jersey, there's so many woods near us. They all,
Right.
Either go out with their trucks or
Quads.
and bring pallets and start a bonfire and all hang out. And some are good, some are bad, but this is what happens. Like, I warned my youngest one, dude, you got to be careful.
Right.
These are woods. You know what fire can do. And thank God he's away from that. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, no, he don't want to deal with that. I mean, it's great to meet up. You're young. You want to hang out.
Right.
Go hang out in a parking lot. Like, we see him hanging out at the Wawa up here all the time.
They
Hang out there.
They hang out sometimes late at night up at the BJ's.
Up at BJ's, down at the beach. We're right here at the beach. But, Mr. Kling is now facing another charge. And I didn't know exactly what hindering and apprehension was, so I did look it up. I did. And this is a second-degree charge. And believe it or not, both of these young men could face up to 5 to 10 years in
Right.
prison and fines up to $150,000. But that's only the one charge.
Right.
They have the arson, and then they have the aggravated arson.
Right.
And, how many more kids were in on this?
Well, they'll find out because they're going to start dropping the dime because they ain't going down alone.
That's usually how it happens.
Hey, give me a plea deal. I'll tell you everybody that was there.
Yeah, well, you know what? It's a shame. I understand you're young.
Right.
I was young myself once.
You got to be responsible then.
You have to be responsible, but young kids, especially nowadays, they don't think. They just don't think.
Well,
Like,
the
what
thing-
could happen?
The thing is, they were saying that they've been doing this forever. And
Oh, yeah.
Just for whatever reason, they were just responsible that night, or they seriously thought the fire was out and it kicked back up.
Well, not to mention, we're still under, what is that, the fire watch. We're at high fire,
High risk.
high risk. I can't think.
Yeah, Smokey's out and about.
Yeah, I mean, like, we can't even have our fire in the backyard, which
No.
I love to have our fire in the backyard, but we can't right now. I'm obeying what they say because,
Oh, they come around and check. They drive through the neighborhoods. So I mean, it's not like they just say it and then they'll follow up on it.
you think?
I know. They did it in the beginning of the year. Well, last year they did it.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah. I mean, this is like, this is like a Jersey Shore thing. You go to the beach, you hang out, you come home, you start a bonfire, start a fire in your fire pit, not a bonfire. But these kids, they want to get out, they want to get about,
Right.
they want to get away from
Adults.
adults. Yeah, maybe adults, yeah. And they all get on their quads or their trucks and they all
Right.
meet up, and it's all cool just to meet up. And you know what? There's no reason to be bringing pallets to burn.
Well, their idea was not to burn the trees. It kind of went awry there a little bit, didn't it?
Right, but we were, again, 19 years old. You should know if we're under a high fire risk. We're in the Pine Barrens.
Oh yeah.
Okay, you got to pay attention. And evidently these kids did not, and now they're facing some major
Yeah, it's a shame.
major trouble. And like I said, just the one charge alone is what I say, 5 to 10 years,
Yeah, and I mean,
$150,000, and there's still other charges that they're going to be faced with. I know Mr. Kling had some type of hearing today, which is Friday.
no, they're gonna do it Monday.
They switched it to Monday
As far as I know, they switched it to Monday.
in light of
Oh, no, wait a minute. They don't know for sure. They
Excuse me.
could have had it today, but I could have swore I heard Monday. But I know they definitely switched it.
just look it up.
It was supposed to be in the morning. They switched it to the afternoon. But yeah, I mean, you just look it up yourself. You'll see.
Yeah.
It,
Do you know that this is slightly smaller than the fire that we had in 2007?
Get out of here.
Yeah. In 2007, we had 26 square miles that was burned,
Wow.
and
That's the one that ran down through 72.
I'm not sure of the.
Because I was living in Waretown at the time.
Oh, you remember?
Yeah, well, yeah. I had ashes the size of softballs landing on my roof.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, and I was 15 miles away.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, well, maybe
Jesus.
not that far, but far enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get the location. I didn't get the. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, burned.
Well,
on-
you've been down here almost all your life, right? Or have you? You've been down here all your life.
Yeah, yeah.
I haven't. Mm-mm.
Well, I mean, with
I'm
exception,
a wanderer.
with exception being in Illinois for 2 years. Yeah, I've been here all my life.
Yeah. Well, I'm a what is it?
You better watch how you say that.
Transplant. Yeah, but in all reality, you can't make light of this situation. Thank God there was no lives that were lost, but there is 2 lives that they're going to be drastically changed. They might be well into adulthood by the time they see the light of day.
I'm sure that, they'll be out before the 30, but in the meantime,
Oh, yeah, well, Mr. Kling is 19.
yeah,
The other boy is 17.
I don't know. They'll probably charge him as an adult.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. There
Yeah.
might be another ongoing
I know they're
update.
not saying his name because of his age,
Right,
but
right.
they did a lot of damage. A lot of damage.
Oh, major damage. I mean, it's hard now to even fathom all of that we've lost in New Jersey as far as our Pine Barrens.
Right.
It's crazy. It's really crazy. The animals, I mean, where are they going? They're going to be in our backyard soon. Oh, wait. We do have some in our backyard.
Yeah, they keep getting pushed.
Yeah, they keep on getting pushed and misplaced, and we're having a lot of, we're going to have a lot more trouble with wildlife coming into
Yeah.
the populated areas. which is a shame.
Well, it's a shame, but you gotta also remember we have bobcats and coyotes.
Coyotes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, coyotes. Black bears.
Black bears.
Yeah. Ooh. I see a bear, I'm running or hiding or doing.
Yeah, we know that.
That's a story behind us.
Yes.
We were fishing one time. I love to fish. I love to go trout fishing. And I got this weird, like, animalistic smell.
Let
like
me throw this in here real quick. Once you get there, all right, you got to get a winch and wrap it around her waist and pull her in, because you can't get her away from the water once she starts fishing. This is
or
when
crabbing.
right. This is when I should have taken the cue and say, "There's something wrong here," but no, not me. Go ahead now. Sorry.
Well, I got a smell. Like, my smell is very, very good, very keen. And then I started looking around, and I'm like, the birds are quiet now. And what is that weird smell? And then, of course, my anxiety kicked in. So, and I'm trying like heck to just ignore it. And then a bear came into my mind, and I started looking around, and I'm like, I started packing up my crap just as fast as I can. I thought he would follow. I mean, watch and do as I do. And I headed out of there like my behind was on fire, and I was at the truck, and I turned around, and he's still back there. I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, what are you doing? I said, I think I smelled the bear.
She left me for bait, is what she did.
I did.
I've never seen her move so quick in my life.
I'm a fast runner when I get scared. But
Didn't say a word, because she needed the head start, so I was in the middle if he came out.
that's not true.
Yeah, okay.
That's not true. But anyway, I won't keep you anymore. If there's any more updates, I'll let you know. Hopefully, I know there's going to be a lot more arrests going on.
Oh, I'm sure.
I mean, it can't be just these two boys. There has to be
No, they already know there was more there.
major arrests going on. And as well should be.
Well, you know, the shame about it is, once again, like I said, everybody's always innocent, okay? But if the 19-year-old's telling the truth, he just went there for the party. He didn't even like the palace, okay?
According to him,
Right.
allegedly. Okay.
So if the guy is telling the truth, that's a shame, because, you know,
He was there now. He was there. He should have walked away. I'm sorry, he should have got in his truck or on foot and got out of
I'm
there.
sure they all went there because they knew they were having a bonfire. You know what I mean? And I guess they're going to hold him responsible for the fact that he was there, he was part of it, regardless.
And he
that
did have a past history of fire.
Did he? Okay, see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he did have a.
All right.
He was charged back in January. I don't remember. If you go back to my other video, I tell you the dates. I don't remember offhand right now. But yeah, he was charged with other charges also. There's a lot more to this young man as far as alleged bullying. Him being bullied.
Okay.
I mean, does it make it right? No.
No, of course not.
But
you feel, you know, because I'm sure, I'm just going to say it until we find out. I'm sure they didn't do it intentionally, all right, because they go out every weekend. I'm sure they didn't want to ruin what they had, but still, some of their lives are going to be ruined because of this, because, you know, they didn't follow up and make sure that it was completely out.
dirt.
You know?
Throw dirt on it.
Yeah.
Keep on throwing dirt. Take your truck and do a burnout. Let that dirt fill up the fire. Well, that's a smart way to do it. That's what I would do.
You a little bit southern here, or what?
Heck yeah. That's what I'd do. I'd do me one burnout and let that dirt fly.
Ain't she cute?
With that, we gotta go.
Yes.
But please be safe out there.
Definitely.
Watch what you're doing. Be aware of your surroundings. And take care. And we'll talk to you later. Have a great night.
Good night. Hold it up.
Oh, I'm not worried about that.
You got hair on it.
Okay. All right. Ready?
Yeah.
Consumed over 15,000.
Yeah.
I just spit on myself.
Better than spitting on me. 17.
17, yep.
And he was going to let that other boy hang.
Well, we don't know that.
Yeah, he didn't come forward.
Well, we don't know that either. So, all we know is that there was a 17-year-old young man who was taken into court. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Up. Are you kidding? This freaking thing? Oh,
I didn't.
you don't want to do it?
I said it's got nothing to do with whether I want to
Should you
do it or
do?
not.